Hi everyone, I'm Lisa and welcome to Lisa's Stamp Studio. Today I want to talk to you about the Simply Scored. I think that this scoreboard is the best on the market, and simply because there are markings at every 1/4 inch, not something you'll find on other boards that are out there. So let me show you how it works. Down here at the bottom, there is a storage place for the Simply Scored scoring tool, better known as a stylus tool. You also receive 3 of the place markers. These are little plastic place markers that fit inside the grooved area here on the board to mark your placement for scoring, which is fabulous when you're doing a bunch of the same things. So for example, let's say I have score marks at 2, 3 1/4, and 5 1/2. So I'll use the little peg that's here on the bottom, and I'll come over here to the 2-inch mark, and you'll see that there's a hole here at the top to hold the peg. So I'm just going to put that in at the 2-inch mark. And then 3 1/4, so that's here. I'm going to put my peg in there. That's the great thing, is there's a hole for every 1/4 inch. And then 5 1/2. I'm going to place that one there. Take my cardstock. There's a straight edge here and a straight edge across the top. So you're going to be ensured of a nice straight line. There are tracks inside the paper that allow the score tool to flow through. The scoring tool has 2 sides. One side has a smaller ball tip, the other one is a little bit larger. This is just my thing. I like the larger one for designer paper so that it doesn't make it too fine of a score line and it probably pierce the paper. And the sharper or the smaller one would be for cardstock. So for instance, here I am, I need a 2-inch score line, so I'm just going to put my little stylus right here inside the track. It literally fits beautifully, and I'm going to pull all the way through the paper. Here's my 3 1/4, same thing, and then the 5 1/2. Again, if I had another piece of paper, I could just keep going. Here is the beauty of this tool. Look how beautiful and crisp the score lines are, and you don't have to worry about them being crooked. They're going to come right down this track to ensure a nice, even mark when you're designing boxes or folding your cards. Now let's talk about some storage. These 3 place markers can be pulled out. I don't know if you know this or not, but check this out. There's a little storage facility here in the back where these items can fit in. Now, when I'm traveling with my Simply Scored, I can put my stylus tool in there as well as place markers, and I can slide it shut. Remember I showed you down here at the bottom, this is a place for you to put your scoring tool when you're using it at home, but this is great for travel. But I have another tip for you. Now you might think this is kind of crazy, but I have found this to be a great solution. The door on this lifts up and out for storage. But I found that when I was transporting it in and out of my car, and okay, I'm not real gentle sometimes, that this would flap open and I would be at risk of losing those things. Rubber band to the rescue. This is a nice big one. So I literally go around the top and I come across the bottom. That keeps this door shut, so I don't ever have to worry about losing my stylus tool or my place markers when I'm transferring it from the car to the house. If you've overlooked this product in the catalog, I'm going to encourage you to take another glance at it. I love mine, especially this time of year when I'm doing lots of holiday projects.